Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided I wanted to finish up this second part of the 8-sim family home, and honestly I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I didn't expect it to actually, I don't know, like I knew I could kind of do it, but I didn't expect it to look like an actual family home, more of like a hotel. So I'm quite happy that it ended up looking like a family home. And yeah, so I kept it very simple. This is the master bedroom and it's got an ensuite. I went with this green theme. I thought they went well with the blue walls, and so that's why I decided on doing it. You'll see a lot throughout the build that I've used the built-in wardrobes, because I think that they look a bit nicer and they save. I know that they don't technically save space because, you know, they use the same amount of space as a regular wardrobe and they're built into the wall, but I just think that it looks a bit more space saving. And I decided if two Sims were staying here, if it was real life, they'd probably need a little bit more, a little bit extra space there in terms for their clothes. So that's why there's that extra dresser there as well. And I'm just adding some clutter onto the top of the dresser now as well. I wanted to make this build nice and bright and colourful and make it feel a bit, I wanted to make sure that it felt big and open, because I didn't want it to feel like it was very closed off, because if you're having 8 Sims in a house, it's going to be very it's going to be very tight anyway. I think it's going to be a lot of people to be dealing with, so it's nice to have that very open area, I think, in my opinion, and having it nice and bright. So I'm just doing the ensuites here, and I did all the bathrooms first. I tried to make them a little bit different in each bathroom, but they pretty much all have the same sort of look and feel to them, with the blue walls, which I really like. I really like those Jungle Adventure tiles on the bathroom wall. I think that the tiling is so beautiful, and that's also why I used the shower that I did, because it matched the tiling. So yeah, I think it looks really nice in my opinion. And I think we're just finishing up the bathroom now. Yeah, we're just adding a couple rugs. So moving on to one of the other bathrooms. In total there's 4 bathrooms in this build, so I think that that's pretty decent for 8 Sims, because it means that most of your Sims can like get showered, get ready in the morning. And if there's only a toddler and a baby, it brings it down to about 6 Sims who need to get ready in the morning. So I think that 4 bathrooms is good, in my opinion. And yeah, I hope that you guys like this. Normally I wouldn't play with a Sim household so big, so I probably won't get much use out of this house, because I find it really hard to control more than like 5 Sims, because they all just kind of go everywhere. So I decided, but I think that if you do enjoy that, and it's probably good for like 100 baby challenge as well, because you can only have the 8 Sims in the household anyway. And the kids' bedrooms are definitely big enough to just keep adding beds in. I think in the kids' rooms you could probably have about 3 beds in each room, but I wanted to make sure they had plenty of space. So like if you were doing a 100 baby challenge, you could probably use this house, I think, as long as you weren't using mods to like increase your household. But yeah, so I'm just finishing up with this bathroom now too, and moving on to the next one. I felt like this got very repetitive with bathrooms, because there was so many bathrooms I needed to do, and there's only so much creativity you can use with a bathroom. As you guys probably know, bathrooms are not my favorite things to do, so I tried to keep it relatively simple. And you can see that I didn't have a shower in this one, so this one's only got a bath, but I still think it looks quite nice, and I still think that it would be perfectly functional, especially for the toddler. You can bath the toddler upstairs or in this bathroom or the other bathroom, so it gives you plenty space to let your Sims do whatever they want pretty much. I think this house came out at a value of like 120 simoleons or 150 simoleons. 150,000, sorry, and 120,000 simoleons. And honestly, I don't think it's too bad for a big family. I wasn't trying to keep to any price range, but I would like to do a challenge where I try to make it the cheapest house I possibly can. You guys must just let me know how you feel about that, because it would probably be a lot closer in living quarters and all that. So if you guys are interested, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll see what I can do about it. Probably won't be after this video because I think I've had enough of building 8-some homes for now. But yeah, so just moving on to this room, I made this into a toddler and the newborn room. So my idea is that there's 2 teens, 2 kids, 1 toddler and 1 newborn, and then the parents. So I think that this room works pretty well because it's still, like, I think that a toddler could share with the newborn. Obviously the newborn would be pretty loud, but I think that would be okay. And you can see I made that changing table there. I did it in one of my other builds and I really liked how it turned out, so I decided to just bring it into this build too. And there is a potty in this build, but it's in the toddler's room, not in the bathroom. I personally find it easier having the potty in the toddler's room because then they don't have to move very much. Toddlers move quite slowly, so I think that it's just a bit easier having most of the things that they need upstairs instead of downstairs, because also them going downstairs takes a long time. So it's just a bit easier, I think. And I moved on to this room. So this room, I picture it being twin boys, and this is a kid's room. So you'll see that this is a bit more childlike compared to the room next door, which will be 2 girls. And you'll see the difference. There's a bit more clutter, there's a lot more patterns, and I wanted to make sure that there was definitely that definition between the difference between the teens and the children, because I think that they in normal life, like, they would function very differently. So yeah, and I gave them each a piggy bank as well. I love those piggy banks, I think they're so cute. And I just add a few posters onto the wall as well to decorate. And then I wanted to make sure that each kid who attended school had a desk to be able to do homework at, because I think it's just a bit easier if you have that space available to them, because it means that they don't have to sit downstairs at the dining table and do it. So I decided that that was a good option. And then I'm just adding a little bit of clutter onto the desks because the likelihood is they probably wouldn't be perfectly clean, so that's why that happened. Also, I know I put some bags downstairs, but it was, I think, 3 bags. So those 2 bags might be the 2 boys, then the 3 bags downstairs, the 2 girls and the toddler. I think that's how it worked out in my head. I know it's just a small detail and it probably wouldn't matter, but it's just how it worked out in my head. So you can see me working on the girls' room now, and my idea for this is they are sisters. They have like a preteen and a teenager, and I really like this. I know that a lot of people do share rooms with their siblings. I know I shared a room with my sister when I was younger, and I think that it's really cute having them share a room, because I don't often have kids sharing rooms in The Sims. So I think it's really cute having that, and I think it looks quite nice. I really like how it turned out. But there's definitely that difference between this room and the room next door in design, because it's not as much of a kids feel, and that's what I was trying to achieve, I think. And just putting a few things into the hallway as well. I kept the hallway really simple, I didn't do much. And I couldn't remember if I had added a fire alarm, so I just added one there, and a thermostat? It's a thermostat. I added a thermostat as well because I think that I use seasons anyway, so I just decided to put that in case you do have seasons, then you know your Sims don't freeze or die of heat or something. I find that to be so annoying when it happens, so I just thought I'd avoid the problem. And I wanted to make sure there was a pool area. Also, because there's that kids playroom, I thought that it would be fine to just have the pool area outside. I realized that I could have put some kids toys outside, but after I'd made the outdoor area, I thought that it just looked a bit nicer without having the climbing frames and all that around the garden. So I thought that this was a bit nicer. So you can see me just working on the back garden here and this paved area. I wanted to make sure there was plenty seating. I wanted them to all be able to sit outside together, and yeah, I really like it. I didn't add a high chair in this build for the toddler, so if you play with high chairs and you download this build, you'll probably need to add one in. If I'm making a toddler's room, I always forget about it because I never use it. So yeah, and you can see me just putting in some landscaping. I did do the garage last off camera, so there are photos of it, like the screenshots of it. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, just stick around for the screenshots, which I think are coming up now. So I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.